Hello there guys, in this one it is Friday and what we are doing is a quick review on the week of Apxt stocks. So of course I know that you guys are interested in this one, and for that reason we are having a look at how this one has been moving over the past 5 days. Now unfortunately we are in the red over the 5 days. I'm going to be helping to answer why the stock may be dropping, and of course nobody can predict that 100% why it is happening, but of course I'm going to be giving my personal views on this one and all of that kind of good stuff over the past week, what we have seen, and then a little bit of a foreshadowing of Sunday's episode, because on Sundays we look forward into the next week. But yeah, in this one we are just having a quick look at the past week, and then like I said, a little bit of a look at what may happen in the next week. So yeah, if it does sound like a good plan, please do leave a like and do subscribe. Of course, if you want to come and talk to us on Discord about stocks, the link will be in the description, and if you did want to become a member of the channel, you can do so by pressing the join button, which should be located next to the subscribe button. But yeah, first thing to note, again, I am not a financial advisor and this is all just my opinion, but we are just going to be jumping straight in with this one on my opinions. And yeah, the reason why it's down in my personal view is due to a few factors, and we're going to be answering that first. So the first reason why it's down is because of the highs that we have been seeing over the 1 month period. So if we are having a look here, we saw this bit of hype once the merger was announced, and then of course from there we sold off a bit, then a bit more up here, and I don't really know why that was. My personal view up to this so far is that hype built a bit too quickly, and of course for that reason it's kind of sold off. Now of course sometimes with these SPACs, once they are far away from the merger, you know, the growth that we are seeing in the first initial period does kind of set the tone for how long it is going to grow and how high it's going to go to. Now this stock, it is a decent buy in my personal opinion, but I don't think this is one of the more anticipated SPACs out there, in the sense that I think that there are a lot more that are a lot more popular, and I think for that reason, you know, this price up here of 1633 was a bit too high. But yeah, going down to here, I don't think it's too bad of a thing at all, simply due to the reason that, like I said, we have seen such immense growth on the 1 month period, so not really too bad at all. Yeah guys, my second reason for this one being down at the minute, it's also quite a logical one, and that is simply being, you know, the fact that it basically, the merger is quite a while away. Now I don't think that is a bad thing at all, but I think due to that, a lot of people did sell out, because, you know, I think a lot of people did buy in, then they actually did not know when the merger was. Now, by the way, a date has not been announced yet, I do believe, but you know, it is still going to be some time, because it's going to be Q1 of 2021. Now, currently, as of today, we are actually in that period, but regardless, you know, that could be January, it could be February, or it could be March. And I think once a date does get announced, that's when we will start to see a bit more growth. But at the minute, I just think it's a bit of one of those where it's just, because not a lot has been announced officially, I think a lot of people have kind of sold their position because they just got a bit too hyped. I think another factor, which is kind of one on the top, I'm not saying it is true, but I think, you know, once it started to sell off, a lot of people were thinking, oh, this stock's just going to be up all the way, and then once they saw that little bit of red, they were kind of a bit, you know, pessimistic with it and kind of sold off. So obviously that's my 3 reasons for thinking that it is down right now. Now of course overall we are looking at some big growth on the 1 month period, as we guys already know, and I think pre-merger this one is definitely going to reach higher than what it is right now, so I don't think it's too bad at all. And of course looking into next week, I can actually, in my personal view, see a bit of an increase potentially coming, and I think that would be a great thing to see. The main reason why I'm thinking this is because, you know, it is almost reaching the previous low point. I mean, yes, we are a fair bit away from it, but you know, it's getting to a point now where we've been selling off for quite a while. Obviously when we're looking at the 5-day chart, it is looking like that sell-off is starting to end. If we look from the 31st until the end of that day, it was basically flat, and I think that's putting us in quite a decent standing for seeing more growth on the Monday. So yeah, personally I would like to see this one start to go back up next week. I would definitely like Apxt, or at least AvePoint, to release a date for the merger being complete, and I think that'll definitely help with the future growth of this one. But overall, I definitely can see it reaching much higher than $15 overall pre-merger, and of course, I do believe it might be Monday's episode, we're going to be talking about if the stock does have potential to hit much higher after the merger, comparing this one with some of its competitors. So yeah, just a quick look this one is at why the stock may have been falling over the past week, and of course the main reasons are due to hype, due to the fact that, you know, a lot of people bought in a bit too soon, and simply due to the fact that a date has not been announced. That's my personal views. Of course, please tell me why you think it is down in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video in just a bit. See you until then, goodbye.